Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Lisa's Love and Light. I have a slight cold, so I'm not going to be on here very long. Uh, I don't know, over the weekend, I guess I just got this cold, and I only, oh, I hate getting colds, but I'm here, and hopefully, you guys can hear this message, and I hope you all had a great weekend. I tried to get as much rest as I could over the weekend, but my voice is affected by this hoarseness from this cold that I have. I'm drinking a lot of teas and um, what is it called? The halls, the menthos, the halls, um, and just trying to get more rest. So I hope, excuse me, you guys can hear this message. And remember that I'm not a certified therapist. I don't have a certification as a social worker or therapist or degree. I'm just someone who come on this channel to share the grief and the grief, the pain, and the losses that I have had to deal with since 2020. And I talk about ways that I have effectively gotten through all of this. And perhaps some of these things that I talk about in reference to how I got through this, perhaps can help you guys. Perhaps it can resonate with you and help you as well on this journey called life that we all have to deal with. The topic of discussion today is called When You Take Back Your Power, Keep It. This is not going to be a long video. Like I said, my voice, hopefully I don't lose it altogether. But in any event, I wanted to be here so that I can encourage you guys and uplift. It's so important because we all have days where we feel really good, and then we have days where we don't feel good at all. And it's just hard to just get up and just do what we need to do. And sometimes we need to be uplifted, you know, as well as myself. That's why I watch a lot of videos, positive, uplifting videos. I stay in prayer with God. I also listen to a lot of music because music is a healing force behind it. A playlist of music, and it helps you. Do things to help yourself. Self care is so important, especially in this world that we live in today. So, when you take back your power, the topic is called Keep It. Because sometimes, I have some notes here, when we are faced with those who want to control us, manipulate us, do the most and the worst, we have to make a decision. And when it's an ongoing situation where someone want to tell us who we can talk to, just there's some people out there who are just controlling, and they like to control others. And when I find myself in situations like that, I address it immediately. And if it continues, then I do the cutoff, block, and delete. Because no one has a right to control another adult's life. And it's okay if people don't like who you are, they don't like your belief systems. Um, but no one has a right to try to navigate your life as to like shape and form it in a way that they think it should be. No one has a right to play God in your life at all. And when people get to do that and they don't want to hear anything else, you do what I tell you kind of energy, and they are hell bent on a control, I see that as narcissism. And if you guys don't know what that is, you can look it up. A narcissist is a person who do not ever hold themselves accountable for their actions. Whatever they do, it's your fault. If they had a bad day, you have nothing to do with their day or whatever. And For example, I'm just using as an example, they come in, have an argument with you, and do something erratic, like slap you or whatever it is, say something that's hurtful. Excuse me. Um, it's your fault. You may not even be in a room or in the situation that may be occurring, but it's always your fault. These are people that I try to keep out of my life, away from me. Cut off, block, and delete, because I had so many experiences with those type of individuals, because um, I didn't learn lessons. When one person was out of my life, then somebody else who was a narcissist, sometimes even worse than the last person, entered. And then it would continue. The wheel would continue to spin and spin, etc. And I had to make a decision um, to take back my power and to navigate my own life. Even God doesn't try to control us. He give us an option, to whether look to him as the source or not. And when people come into other people's life and they try to tell you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, I address that immediately, because it can go on and on and on. And I know what I went through, especially in a 10-year situation with that I should have gotten out years ago. But like I said, life is a lesson. People and situations come into our lives for a reason, a season, a lifetime, or a lesson. And I try to learn these lessons as quickly as possible. One of the things I do now is, instead of being subservient to other people and investing in them, I now invest in me and build me up. And it's important that you guys invest in yourself and build yourself up. And it's not easy, because some of the people who are around you, who might, you know, have a lot of toxicity going on, may not like it or understand it, especially if you were someone who was very generous to people and that you were subservient. Now, when you start to look at yourself in your life and all the things that you neglected, and now you're ready to build and invest in your own future and yourself, your physical, your mental health, and you're ready to invest in every area of your life so that you can be at peace instead of pieces. So people, the people that you've been subservient to or were subservient to, do not like this. And so they're going to make a lot of noise. And I had to learn through prayer, meditation, and also through therapy how to tune out that noise so that I can invest in myself and stay on a path to continue to do so. Because remember, everyone, that if you're not okay, then you cannot take care of yourself or anything around you. And it's important for you to be okay, and that you must put yourself as a priority, especially when things are affecting your physical and mental health. Because without those things, you can't do anything else. So remember to put yourself first. You're gonna have days where you're gonna be doing good, and then other days that you just can't get from A to B to C, and that's okay. That is to be expected on this path. But the key factor is to keep going. Don't give up. Be consistent. You may fall off one day or so, get right back up and continue to invest in yourself. And I promise you, as you continue to do so, that you will start to see results. And I do this with God. When I have days where I just feel like I can't do much of anything, I talk to God regardless every day and ask Him to help me to get through what I need to do. Because I used to be an overthinker and somebody who procrastinated a lot. And now I've learned to just get up and do it. I had a day like that yesterday. I had to go and um, purchase something. I didn't feel like doing it because I don't feel that well. And I just, because of my throat, etc., but I had to do what I had to do. And I just didn't think about it. I just went and did what I had to do. And the old version of myself would have never did it. But I'm learning lessons. And as I learn, and I get through these things, I come on here and talk to you guys about it. Because if I can do it by myself with only the help of God, and I say with only the help of God because not with a support system, a physical support system of individuals, if I can do it, you guys can too. It's much harder when you don't have that physical support of other individuals. But if God is for me, then who can be against me? And I know where I was and where God brought me from. And it's important that I stay close to Him, stay in prayer, because as I take steps, God is behind the scene taking 2 and 3 steps on my behalf. All I have to do is make the effort. And God and guys, sometimes that's what it is. Putting forth a step, taking the initiative, may be what's all required, and being consistent, on this journey, and never giving up on yourself, and never neglecting yourself as I used to do in the past. So keep going, keep showing up on this channel. Remember that this is a no judgment zone here, no judgment here. We're here to encourage everyone and build up, excuse me, and so that everyone can get the message. And whatever um, message that I'm sharing from a personal experience, if it resonates with you, then I'm hoping that something resonates that you can apply in your own situation that will help you on this journey called life. Because none of this is easy, but we have to keep moving forward in order to see the results that we need to see, and to be at peace and have inner peace instead of being in pieces. So, guys, that's the message today. Because the longer I stay on, the more I'm going to start coughing, and I have to keep taking sips of water. But I just want to get the message out because people really need to hear it. There are some people who are in a space of depression, deep depression, and almost to the point of hopelessness. Please invite them to this channel so that they can hear messages, and to be here every day, Monday through Friday. Please hit the subscribe button so that you know when I'm here live and you can join me, and tell others about this channel as well. Thank you again, and you guys have a great day, and I plan to see you tomorrow. I don't have a time that I can give you right now, but please subscribe, and then you will get a notification as to when I come on. Thank you, guys. This is Lisa, always shedding love and light. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.